boy. Oh my gosh. Oh, yes. Dude. Guys, I have been so excited for these to come in. I've been waiting like 2 weeks. Finally, they have arrived. These are by far the best quality stickers that I have had made yet, for sure. I'll show you an example. These are the retro wave slaps that I have been selling for a while now, and comparing the quality of these to these, it's just absolute night and day difference. I'm gonna put them side by side so you can kind of understand. So here is the normal retro wave slap. In the sun you can see it just looks like paper. It's not glossy at all whatsoever. Design is cool, but that's it. Look at this thing. So glossy and covered in glitter, and the design is just so sick. Absolutely fire. Huge shout out to Sam Piva for designing these slap stickers. He designed the sparkle glitter one, and it's just super awesome. This design is out of this world. Sam, you absolutely killed it. The cherry blossom design is just for my air fresheners, but I turned it into a slap sticker, and with the glossy finish on it, it's so nice. As you guys know, I also had lanyards made with my typical logo on them. So if you guys want to pick up any of these things to help fund the import, getting the import here and doing all the paperwork and all of that, link will be down below. I also have my shirts. My shirts got remade. They are made through YouTube, which is kind of cool. YouTube has this new thing where they package it and all this cool stuff for you. So that link will also be down below. I'm pretty sure below the video there will be a bar that shows my shirts and stuff like that soon. That's really cool. That's a cool new feature. And if you guys want to help support the channel, my films, my videos, my cars, all that stuff, really appreciate it if you guys pick up one of these stickers. I've been working hard on getting these designs made. This is just so fire, dude. I'm in love with this design. Absolutely killed it. So I've got 100 of each of these slap stickers. They'll be available on my website while this video is up, along with my lanyards and my shirts. So if you guys are interested, please help me out, pick up some awesome stuff, and I'd really appreciate it. Let's start the video. What is going on, guys? So it is the next day. I actually just woke up to another package, a second package. I already unfortunately opened it because I was too eager to leave it closed, but you guys will figure out what it is. It is for the Coupe. It's just a little mod, but I'm excited for it because it'll clean up the exterior just a little bit more. I've wanted them for a while and finally pulled the trigger on them. So I'm gonna put this in the car along with all the rest of my gear, and we are going to head to the shop. So I will see you guys there in a little bit. Bye. Hello. Oh, hello. One of the many uses of this car, while it's in the shop, is a table. It's at perfect height level for unboxing stuff. So, here we have some side mirrors. And what these are, they are spoon mirrors. And they are much smaller, much more compact, and much sleeker than the OEM or stock side mirrors on the car. This is the driver's side, I believe. So instead of it having the extra oomph coming out this way that you would see that makes it look like ears, it gets rid of that and it makes it flush, and it looks really good. So I'm stoked on these. We get the other one out here. So here is the passenger side. So as you can see, they are much smaller. The OEM or stock mirrors are probably about this far out compared to these, which are much smaller. So I'm going to be installing these today, and I have to install one other thing that fell off on the Coupe while I was driving, and that is the passenger side rain guard on the window, because when we did the window tint, we had to take them off, and we used the incorrect type of tape. It wasn't strong enough, so it just fell off. So I have new tape. and I'm gonna be installing these and those today, as well as going over the sedan that is out back. I'm gonna go out there and we can do kind of like a walkthrough on that thing, because all I did was really pick it up and brought it here, and that was that video. So I'm gonna go over that car a little bit more too, see what things are good and bad and here and there and all that stuff, things that I can salvage or sell, all those things. So let's get the coupe in here and I will show you guys how to take off your side mirrors on a 92 to 95 Civic coupe or sedan. Alright, so here is a quick comparison to the mirrors. This is the stock mirror. You can see how it has the option to fold in and out and all that stuff. These eliminate that. They're the same sheen, same color, so that's perfect. And you can see that they are much smaller. And really it's not even the full size of just the mirror of the OEM. It's even smaller than that. So this is going to be going all the way in here, which is going to be cleaning up the outside of this car, getting rid of this OEM style looking mirror and replacing it with a spoon style mirror, which I'm stoked for. So let's open this door and start taking this mirror off. I'll show you guys how to do it. Steven just showed up.
I did.
He's been working hard on this thing over here. Pretty much all back together. Transmission looks awesome.
A little bit of things left.
A little bit of things left, like what?
I gotta make the battery relocation.
Battery relocation.
The track kits, I need to do the switch and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And then I can finish the...
Coming along. Look at this thing in the back. That's sick. Will I have one of those one day? Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. So Steven's doing some work to his SRT. He needs to take out something because his wheel is like completely loose.
Well, a bolt on my control arm is bent, so it's giving me some pretty serious up and down play. Not the wheel bearing.
Yeah, that's not good.
And then
oh yeah.
it pulls out quite a bit.
That's bad.
Yeah.
That's no.
That's a no-no.
All right, guys, so I opened the passenger door. I'm going to show you guys the steps that you need to do to take out your mirrors. If you were ever curious, it's pretty easy. It's a little more out of the way than I wish it was, but it is what it is. So in here, you will see this, and this, piece pops out. But in order to access the 3 bolts, because there's one up here and 2 down here, you need to take the door panel partially off so that you can get into this, because this goes further down than the door panel, and you don't want to crack this piece because they're kind of hard to find nowadays. So I'm going to take off the door panel. There's 1 bolt in here, there's 1 bolt down in here, and then there's this little plastic one here, and then the rest is just pop clips inside that go all the way down and around. So I'm gonna do that right now and get the door panel off, and then we can pop this plastic piece off and get to the 3 bolts on the inside. Alright guys, so now that you have taken the door panel off, all you need to do is just grab this and pull on it, and it will pop right off. And then now you can see the 3 bolts that we need to remove the mirror itself. Compared to the Del Sol, this is so much easier because, as you can see over there in this overexposed area, the mirror is in the door down in this area. So in order to get it off, you need to take the door panel off and then all this extra stuff. But with this, it just comes right out up here. So super easy. Done. So now that I have the stock side mirrors off, as you can see, this stock mirror has this triangular plate on it that makes the mirror flush with the car. And it only works with the OEM ones because it has the angled here for when the mirror goes inward, which won't work for the spoon mirror because it is angled and the spoon mirror is not. The spoon mirrors come with their own plates right here, and these just bolt right up to it and then go right onto the car. So the only thing that I'm worried about that I've never done before is trying to get this lever to adjust the mirrors out of here. I've never done it before and I don't know how the hell to do it. So either I'm going to figure it out, or I'm just going to be bolting these on without it and just manually adjusting the the mirrors by hand. Either way, it'll look fine for what it is, but I would rather have the lever just to keep it like stock style, you know. So I'm gonna look into it a little bit and figure it out and see what I can do. All right, so update on these. The mechanisms on the inside are not the same as the mechanisms on the OEM mirrors, so I cannot use the lever from the OEM mirror on these mirrors, which is fine. I wish that I could, but it's okay. As you can, I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's a very complex style and it wouldn't even remotely fit into that mirror at all. So it's one less step that I have to do, so that makes things easier. I'm gonna find the corresponding plate for this side mirror and go from there. All right.
All right.
This is the fit up. You can see how it looks compared to before. I'll shut the door real quick so you can kind of get like the full idea. Much smaller, much cleaner than this, in my opinion. It took a little bit of finagling to get it on because it's not a perfect part, but ended up lining up nice. The trim under it, the little plastic trim, we had to hold in there ourselves while we bolted it up, but other than that, I like it. So now I'm not really going to show too much of the driver's side because it's the same procedure. I'm just going to throw the door panel on the passenger side, move over to the driver's side, get that all done, and then we can see the final product. I'll move the car outside and see how it looks. I hope it changes the outside look of the car a little bit more because I always love doing that. I hate those stupid clips on the top, on the cranks. They're so annoying. But both mirrors are done. And it looks so much better. So much smaller. They're not standing out as much anymore. So I'm stoked on that. And they also came in the same like plastic as the trim and everything, so they already match perfect compared to the rest of the car. So I'm going to pull the car outside, get it out of the way so that we can do some more stuff in here, and put the passenger side rain guard back on and take off this one and redo all the tape and all that stuff, but I won't film that. That's just boring stuff, but I'm gonna do that real quick and then I'll see you in a bit. Alright you guys, the spoon mirrors are installed and the rain guards are back on the car. The car looks so much better with these mirrors. It's actually impressive how it really just kind of blends things together and doesn't make it pop as much. Makes the whole exterior just kind of like that much sleeker. I really, really like it. I also like this filter. Look at this. So awesome. I'm not too big on like mirrors and stuff like that, but I've always thought about getting spoon mirrors, and I'm glad I did because this just kind of cleaned up the whole outside super well. Love this car so much, and I'm excited to get into the manual stuff with it very soon. Let's go take a walk over to the sedan that's in the back of the building, and I'll show you that car a little bit more in depth and how it looks. I personally haven't even seen very much of it, but we're both gonna just kind of go through it and see what it looks like. So I'm gonna back this thing back into its spot and we'll be over there. Oh boy. What do we have here? All right, so I'm just gonna kind of walk around the car again and just kind of point things out, and probably pop the hood and check on some stuff again. Not really much that I can do to it right now. If I did have the time this weekend, we'd pull it into the shop and start dissecting it, but tomorrow I'm going to be going to Connecticut to film Wicked Big Meat with Crispy, which should be pretty fun. I'll be second shooting for him, so tomorrow's all busy, but right now I'm just gonna kind of go over the car, look at the interior a little bit, pop the trunk because I have not popped it yet, and I don't know if there's like a dead body in there or something, but I doubt Keith would do that, so. Whoever wants these, hit me up. All right, so my dash is black, so the dash is useless to me, I know that. Steering wheel, everything in here is pretty much useless. The console, however, this is black, and so is the shifter and the shift boot. And feeling it, it feels really good, which is exactly what we needed, so that's good. I wish that this was black because I'd take this, because this is kind of like a rare piece, but it's not, so I'm not taking that. Looking in the back here, this thing's pretty beat, but I bet someone somewhere would want it for something. No, Keith did not do this stuff to this car. This car was previously owned by someone before him who did this stuff, so it's a little bit beat, but it'll work for what we need it. I'm gonna pop the hood and the trunk and see what we're looking at here. Any bodies? Any bodies? Nothing at all. All right. There's that. Whoever did this before Keith, they were sick. It's got some $20 whatevers on it and some sick pedals too. Got some rust here on this hood, a sick vented hole, and the piece de resistance, this thing. So it's got some cool stuff in it, like this motor mount and things like that, but the bushing in it is absolutely gone. Valve cover is poorly painted, leaking a lot from the valve cover and the power steering, and the distributor is also held on by zip ties, so that's cool. Really not much to see here. I would take this intake, but it's not really anything special, so I'm probably not going to take it. I will, however, might take the strut bar because that is of use. Fenders look to be pretty okay. Got some clear coat peel on them. The quarter panels are gone, unfortunately, but taillights are good. Wheels are fine for whatever they are. Got gold painted drum brakes, so that's sick. Side skirts seem to be fine. Mirrors are good. Moldings are good. Door handles, all that stuff, so. I only need the manual stuff from this car. I probably will be keeping some of the suspension stuff just because it's handy to have suspension laying around that's not molested yet, so that if you do need to modify something and make it a little different, you can without having to do it to your own. If anyone out there is looking for parts on a car like this, it's got some sick fog lights too. DM me, hit me up, wherever, Instagram, all that good stuff. I hope you guys enjoyed this little video of me doing the mirrors, the spoon mirrors, and fixing up the coupe a little bit. It was just kind of like stuff on my to-do list, and when I woke up this morning, that package just arrived perfectly as soon as I was leaving, so I figured I'd make a quick video installing those. As for this thing, like I said, we're not going to touch it right now, but we will be dissecting this very soon, and whatever parts that we don't need off of this car, I'll be free to give to people, so let me know, and I will see you guys in the next one. Also, I hope you guys enjoy those stickers that I got produced. I'm so pumped on those. All my friends love them, and I hope they sell like hotcakes, because all the money going towards from those stickers will be going straight into helping get the import, all the paperwork done and all that stuff, so it helps out a ton. I appreciate it, guys. I'll see you in the next one, and peace out.